Hello. Finally, we are almost done this semester. Anyway, thanks for your patience and your effort. Basically, this kind of class now, a graduate level class, and this kind of class mainly focus on discussion, but after change to online class, um, the limited contact, so it was hard to um, discuss now with other teammate and other um, classmate. So anyway, hopefully it worked. So say again, thank you for your patience. Okay, last chapter, creating effectiveness organizational designs is about organizational structure. Organizational structure, it is the kind of form uh, based on what they want to do, the goal, mission, whatever they do, and then technology they use, and then employees, manpower, how they interact each other. So structure is a formalized pattern. And then to accomplish organization goal or mission, how to use effectively resource, kind of employ human resource, technology, material, and so on. And then there are two types of conflicting forces. Then how can balance these two conflicting forces? First one, how centralize or decentralize. So um, the decision channel, how make it centralized or decentralized, balance the two forces. That is kind of key to uh, develop the organizational structure. And kind of factors the structure change. First, size increase. Usually, when they start business, the size of the organization usually small. But many businesses start and die, disappear, fail like that. But if they survive, and then prosper, then the size maybe increase. So depending on the size, they need appropriate types of structure, and then diversification. If they expand new product or new market, then they need more people, workers, and then more functions like that. So that case, they need structure change. And then expand its geographic scope. maybe go to internationalize, or even in domestic, they expand the market to uh, uh, outside of hometown. For example, the In and Out, California-based fast food, the hamburger, the company expanded to other states to expand to east side. Then the company need more function, more people, more material, more resource, and so on. So the expansion change structure. So it's like from this chart, first when they start in a business in a small size, then it is a simple structure, and then growth size increase, then they need more specialized function. Then the simple structure change it to functional structure, and then by diversification, they need they expand or open new market, new product. Then based on similarity, they change it to divisional structure, and then if they go international, then international structure. And then between it's like up to this divisional structure, maybe uh, domestic uh, expansion or domestic size increase. Then during the expansion or size increase, if they go international, then they maybe go functional structure to worldwide functional structure, holding structure, and so on like that. And then when they change to a functional structure to divisional structure, maybe they use vertical integration, maybe use outsourcing, and so on. So go over one by one. Simple structure, from this word simple, just simple. So when the size of an organization is small, then usually they produce a single or a very low, narrow product line, one or two. And then mostly the decision making or decision responsibility to owner or top manager. And then usually in this structure, owner or top manager control all activities. So advantage of this simple structure, because owner or top manager control every almost all activities. It is highly informal, and then highly centralized decision making, and then there is few rule or regulation. So maybe the advantage of this simple structure is maybe move fast, and then disadvantage is from the few rule or regulation. So maybe it's not clear. It's not clear the boundary or the responsibility, so on. Not clear. So sometimes there is no conflict and confusion. That is one of the disadvantages of this simple structure. And then by size increase, and then more resource need expansion and so on. So from simple structure, trend it to a functional structure. So by similarity or specialized function, separate like this for production department or function, engineering, marketing, and so on like that. So this is major functions of the forms are grouped like this. This is now functional structure. Advantages, among advantages, efficient use of managerial and technical talent. So some people talent in like number, then they go group like a financial accounting department or functional area, and engineering, technology, and so on like that. So by this functional grouping, facilitate career paths. So they can go specialized area career paths. And among disadvantages, because the functional area, each functional area has own culture, own role, and so on like that. So maybe there is no functional area conflict, and then kind of department or functional selfishness, and also difficult to establish uniform performance standard. So because they have own culture, own rule, and so on like that. So among disadvantages, some disadvantage about this functional structure. And divisional structure. Many companies, like many big companies, large size companies, they do business in different types of products. For example, Ford, GM, Hyundai, Toyota, they produce uh, truck, passenger car, SUV, and so on like that. So based on the product, they make different divisions, and then each division has functional structure too, like this. This is divisional structure. I'm not sure if the Marriott has no kind of structure, but similar. Each college, maybe division, and then each college has uh, based on uh, this our our college school of business has maybe different department, maybe functional area, but uh, we call division. So currently, Dr. Comstock is the division chair. So maybe we call that division. So in the school of business, and then uh, global innovation, our school has a couple of divisions. So, and then in that division has no uh, own functional area like this. Maybe Marywood University has a kind of divisional structure. Advantages because they have own decision channels, so division by division move fast, so a quick response to environmental change, and increase focus on product and market. So division by division, they focus on their product and market. Okay, and then disadvantages, the same as functional um, functional structure. Each division has own goal, own strategy, own rule, culture. So maybe each division by division difference, and then over emphasis on short-term performance. Maybe division by division, they focus on sales. So and then they have they division by division compete each other. So they focus on short-term strategy or short-term goal. Maybe that can be a disadvantage of this divisional structure. One more increased cost, yeah, because division by division has own functional areas. So maybe from the point of view that headquarter main company, maybe duplication of personnel, operations, and investments. So sometimes redundant. That can be cause of increase in cost. Okay, this strategic business unit, SBU structure, and holding company structure. They are kind of types of divisional structure. Strategic business unit structure, division, group division with a similar product, and then holding company structure, maybe different types of business group, um, different types of product. This similarity, Pepsi earlier. Pepsi had Taco Bell, KFC, Pizza Hut. So Pepsi is mainly drink company, soft drink company, but Pepsi had the restaurant business too. So, but late 1990s, Pepsi sold out, spin-off that restaurant business, and then focus on soft drink and snack business to compete with Coca-Cola. So mainly focus on Pepsi Cola, and then Tropicana orange juice, Gatorade, and then Lay's the snack. So focus more on similar um, product. So earlier Taco Bell had KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut. At the time, types of division was Pepsi's division type was holding company structure. So each other there is not much in common. So synergy was limited. But after sell out, sold out, or spin off that restaurant business, and then focus on snack and soft drink. The Pepsi's division structure type is now Strategic Business Unit SBU. So their similarity or in common more. So their the Pepsi uh, achieved some synergy effect. So I heard the Pepsi's sales is more than Coca-Cola company now. Before spin-off or sold out that restaurant business, uh, Pepsi's total sales was lower than Coca-Cola, but after change, uh, using this strategic business unit structure, Pepsi's total sales higher than uh, Coca-Cola now. And next one is matrix organizational structure. This one is used two types, combine two types of the structure: functional structure and divisional structure. Certain companies do that. I know a certain school, university, use this matrix organizational structure. I will draw this matrix organizational structure. A university has main campus and then three satellite campuses. So it is the one university. Actually, one more online campus. And then each campus has functions like let's say a major or colleges. Oh. And then the university was decentralized. So each campus has own decision making responsibility and then own channel. But the university changed. Ironically, nowadays many companies and then university try to make a structure decentralized and make a flat structure. But this company to control all satellite campuses, make it centralized. So it's like each division, and also this main campus has no functions like this. So same function, same college. So it's like that. Let's say one here, 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 and here one. So each division has own functions, and then this main company or main uh, campus make the same functions together, and then function 2, function 2, function 2, function 2. So function, and so on. So another function. So each division has own functions, own functions. But this main company, main headquarter group functions, all functions like this, and then control each every the divisions. So I think this structure is an example of a matrix organizational structure. So headquarter or main company has divisions like this, and then function groups, and then make a function group like this. So using division and then function like this. So this is a matrix and organizational structure. So advantages, increase market responsiveness through collaboration and synergy among professional colleagues. So it's like that. So functions, each division make the group, then collaboration, increase communication, and so on. And then allow more efficient utilization of the resources. So main company can control, and then by size. If this division is smaller than others, then maybe a smaller size of functional area. So use resource efficiently. Improve flexibility, coordination, and communication. I mentioned the communication. And increase professional development through a broader range of responsibility. So many advantages if they can use the combination of functional and divisional structure. And disadvantages, dual reporting responsibility relationship, and yeah, so each function reported to head of this division, and also report something in main company. So maybe a dual reporting relationship or responsibility. And then intense power struggles may lead to increase the level of conflict. Yeah, because of dual and kind of redundancy, maybe something conflict and then struggle occur. Working with relationships may be more complicated because of this dual reporting relationship. And then excessive reliance on group processes and teamwork may impede timely decision making. Yeah, because of this dual reporting relationship, I experienced those disadvantages. Before I came to this Marriott, I worked for Troy University. Then Troy University changed the structure like this. Then there was so many conflict. Maybe there are some advantages, but also there are so many disadvantages of this structure. International structure. When they go international, the appropriate structure, they need an appropriate structure. So many cases, the factors they choose structure. Many cases, diversification. So what kind of product, what kind of where they do business. So based on the area, maybe a different culture, and then how they get the resource, material, supply, and then based on the business culture, business climate, many factors uh, affect this international structure. Okay, international division. So international division, uh, nation, country by country, uh, uh, the division, different division, like Coca-Cola, Korea, Coca-Cola Japan, Coca-Cola China, Coca-Cola Singapore. So country by country, international division, that is international division structure. And geographic area division, geographically, like a region, East Asia division, Southwestern Asia division, North Europe division, and so on like that. So geographic division. Maybe this one by culture. Last time we talked about when used diversification and maybe different international strategy and based on the culture, based on the price range, uh, using different types of international strategy. So it may be the same factor. So based on similar culture, based on similar price level, cost level. So region by region, geographically group. That is not geographical area division structure. And the worldwide functional. So worldwide, each there are each division there, and then functions. Each division has functions. So worldwide, a main company has a functional area, and then that functional area control each division or each area's international function. The worldwide product division. So main company has a product division and then control all international market. And then worldwide metrics, like mentioned earlier, the matrix structure using division, combine division and functional structure. So this matrix structure, we can use this matrix structure for the world market, world business, international business too. Okay, I think that's all. Sorry about that, but there is no group assignment because you have next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is group project, team project due. So anyway, there is no group assignment, but individual assignment. So click this one, then you can download individual assignment question. There are two questions. So answer questions. Always say not much, maybe one paragraph, two paragraphs for each question. Answer. So less than half a page of answer. And then save and then upload. Due is next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. It's May 4th. When I receive team project, the final project, then I will grade individual and then the group project. So this is, I will email you how I grade. Okay, that's all, and thank you for again, thanks for your efforts and your patience. And then still there are every day a new corona infect cases in this Pennsylvania. Every day more than 1,000 new cases coronavirus infect case. So hopefully soon we can go back to normal life, but careful and keep safe and then your health. Okay, thank you, and maybe some of you see again. some of you, this is the last with me, and good luck in the future. Okay.